Hey everybody, it's Glorious Big Beard here. We're going to talk about player economy, market pricing, and managing your loot. Now you can see here I've got some random loot that I pulled from the last map. Nothing fun and exciting. I doubt there's anything worth much there. We are going to talk about AutoHotkey. AutoHotkey is a macro program that you can download from GitHub. It's a fantastic way to spot check the prices on your items. Quickly tell whether an item is worth more than a chaos or less than a chaos, and if you've got something really special, you can get a pretty quick estimate of what the value is. Now, I wouldn't suggest relying on these prices 100%. You're going to get a lot of items based on prices from crazy people. Market price fixing by large guilds is something that actually happens. What I mean by this is if 10 people price an item at far below market value with no intention to sell, that will affect the quick check price that you get from the AutoHotkey. Now, we're going to go ahead and use this, give you an idea. Well, let's go ahead and price this belt. I'm going to hit Control Alt. Nope, we're just going to hit Control C first. Now you can see that I've got 2 prefixes and 3 suffixes. 35 to max life is not maximum. Maximum would be 40. This is a good way to spot check the levels. Now you can see that plus 40 to strength is tier 1. Again, this has an effect on the value of the prices. This is your first indication of whether or not you have an item that's worth something. Let's look at the bow. And here you go. You can see that all the prices here, all the indicators here say that the bow is almost maxed out. Let's do an advanced search. Control Alt D. Again, Control Alt D brings up the advanced search. You can see that we are at 254 of a possible 255 physical damage. I am 1 point away from maximum damage with this bow. The elemental DPS is not quite maxed out. Attack speed is maxed. Dex is maxed. And physical damage is maxed. We're going to go ahead and select these items, these mods, and we're going to hit the search button. This will give us a general idea of the value of the bow. Now, there's only one person that has a bow within 2% of the quality of my bow, and he didn't price his bow. So this wasn't very helpful. Let's go ahead and price the belt. Same way, Control Alt D. We're going to select the mods that we want to check. Life, maximum energy shield, and fire resistance. Now the estimated value for this item is 1 chaos. This is a good way to fast check cheap items, drop them into the proper sale folders. Now let's talk about another method. Using the trade macro program, we can copy the information. Let's copy the information from the ring now. Control Alt C. No, that's not right. Control C. And getting price. Get rid of that. Now, I used the wrong command there. We are going to come over here, and this is price info. POE price info. Now, the Control C is the same as the Windows copy, as in copy and paste. So now we're going to Control V, and we're going to use our macro program to paste the information here. Let's do this ring instead. Control C. We've now copied this to our, and Control V. Now you can see I just entered in all of the information for this item into POE price info. We're going to hit submit. Now this is a great resource. We can check out who is selling similar items, who has similar items. Perhaps you want to buy a jewel that is very similar to one you've already got, and you can see how much they're charging for these items. You can see this guy wants 10 chaos for his. Now, why would he want 10 chaos for this? What is so much better about this? This guy is messing up everybody else's pricing information. We can see that when we consider what we want to put on this for the price. you can see that it's recommended that I put 1 alchemy on the price for this. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for another item. We have a skirmish with a corrupted add additional arrow. You can see that this is not maxed out on any of the values. So what does the corruption add to the value of my skirmish? Now we're going to come back up here and Control V the information in here again. Maybe. Control C. There we have the information. We're going to switch over. Control V. And we're going to hit submit. You can't see the submit button. See? Submit. So what do we got here? Estimated price is 20 chaos. Now I know that this price has come down since last week. It was 10 chaos. So the market has been updating. Let's see who else has one of these. This guy here has one for 20. This guy has one for 25. This guy has one for 1 exalt. 60 chaos. 1 exalt. 50 chaos. So you see the prices are very, very all over the place. So this guy with he priced his 1 hour ago. It's a very low price. He's probably already sold it. This guy has had his up there for 2 hours. Let's go to the 1 exalt. 2 hours also. This gives you a pretty good idea of what is overpriced and what is underpriced. I personally would probably stick with the 30 chaos. Only because I know that that's what they've been selling for. That's what I bought mine for. Next, let's talk about managing stash tabs. I have a process that I like to use. The first one I'd like to talk about is your very, very expensive items. These are the items that are usually worth, I don't know, 40 chaos or above. Makes them really fast to find, really convenient. Next we have the stash tab that's probably, you know, couple chaos, 2 chaos up to 30 chaos. We drop these in here and maybe once a week we'll go through and we'll change the price on the things that haven't sold. We'll go ahead and drop this down to 3 chaos. This is an example of what we'll do. And there are going to be some items that we have priced at 2 chaos. And we're going to remove those and drop them in the 1 chaos bin. And we'll wait another week, see if they sell. When you get a buy order, instead of counting maybe 16, 14, which is really slow and inaccurate way to do it, we're going to just do a search. Debon's Dirge. Maybe if I could spell it right. Debeon. There we go. Now, we've found the item and it only took us a few seconds, so we didn't have to do any annoying counting. Another way we can do this is, let's say we changed our equipment and we want to see how many rings that we have with life. We can go ahead and type in life. Now, these are all the items with life mods on them. Another quick and easy way to do this. Now, what do you do when stuff doesn't sell at 1 chaos? Well, after the stash tab gets full, I start a second 1 chaos stash tab. And I'll let this one sit for maybe another 2 or 3 weeks. And then I'll change this from 1 chaos and we'll drop it down to 1 alchemy. Where's my alchemies? Or maybe 1 veil. 1 alchemy. And we'll let it sit for a little while, another 2 or 3 weeks. Then our junk file, which we've been saving up items, we'll switch this, make it public, change the color to the appropriate color, and we will price those at 1 chaos. Now the items will sit at 1 fusing for a short period of time, and they still won't sell. Some of them will, some of them won't. We go ahead and change the 1 alchemy to 1 fusing, and we let them sit there again for another week. After which, we'll go ahead and just vendor all the junk, and we will reclaim as many alchemy shards and alteration shards as we can. The process starts over. The alchemy becomes the fusing becomes vendor trash. The one chaos, the junk file becomes the one chaos. And this always keeps fresh items on the market, keeps them moving. Things that don't sell will eventually sell as a alchemy or a fusing. And, you know, the really terrible trash just goes away after a while. This is a good and efficient way to keep the currency full and flowing. Alright guys, I hope that this has been helpful. Good luck with your loot drops, and have a great day. Be sure to check out my YouTube page. Got lots of great PoE videos, some nice original builds. And I stream weekdays, 5 to 10 p.m. Check out my live stream. Love you guys. Catch you later, and good luck.